Press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello guys, welcome to Vote Kids Presence India Kids Summit 2020. I have with me none other than Mr. Albert Almeida. Sir, it's a pleasure having you over here. Thank you so much for joining us. So the first question that I would like to ask you is that this particular event, Kids Summit, a lot of people don't focus on the kids economy and we don't see these kind of events in India too often. So what do you have to first of all say about this event in particular, and what are your expectations from this mega event?
Well, I think to not focus on the kids is a crime, because they're the future of our world, and I think we've all been kids. We've all have kids of our own, if not our own, our family in our families. I think the kids, it's a phenomenal initiative that they've taken, and I think it'll bring together people from all, right from CEOs, CXOs, and people who do stuff for kids, and get them to really reflect and commit more to the future of our world.
And sir, this particular boom that we see with respect to kids economy, we have seen this rise in the last 5 years or 6 years, but it wasn't that prevalent in the early 2000s. So what do you have to say, and what do you think is the prime reason behind this boom?
Well, I think it's a function of the fact that as a country we're evolving. I remember when I grew up, I couldn't make any demands on my parents. I accepted whatever they could provide me and they couldn't. And I think today I overcompensate for that with my own kid. So I think it's a function of that. It's like my parents didn't have as much as I have. And because I have what I have and I didn't get what I thought I should get, makes me overcompensate for my kids, and which is why the kids economy is growing the way, growing the way it is.
But sir, this integration of technology that we see with kids, a lot of parents feel that it can sometimes get hazardous, because ultimately overdoing anything can sometimes be a little bit of a problem. So what do you think the content creators and marketers should do to ensure that the balance is rightly maintained?
So yes, with every kind of advancement in technology and stuff comes the downside, and which is why there are interesting programs around the world which try and digitally detox kids. Like I know one of our partners in the UK does something called Stagecoach, which is training young kids in theatre, music, etc., and it just gets them off their digital devices and helps them to kind of socially connect with other kids. So I think the biggest challenge for the generation is to get out of being reclusive and being social on a screen, and get out there and
get out in the real world.
Get out in the real world, play a sport, a team sport more than anything else. Be part of theatre, be part of community stuff, where you learn interpersonal skills, and that's what really matters in today's world and tomorrow.
And lastly, sir, before we wrap up, what do you expect and what do you think the kids economy is going in which direction in the next 5 years?
Well, we see a phenomenal growth spurt in the kids economy. I think around the world, parents invest a lot in their kids, but in Asia, the Tiger Mom phenomenon, and in India we put a disproportionate amount of focus on investing in education, edutainment, etc. So I think we'll see a even sharper growth in India.
And that's a lovely term that you mentioned when you spoke about edutainment. Thank you so much for talking to us, sir. It's a pleasure, and I wish that you have a wonderful time going forward in this event. Thank you so much, sir.